My name is Derek Hibner. I'm the Vice President and General Manager of H&R Manufacturing and Supply in Willis, Texas. We're a manufacturer of work holding tooling, supplying distributors, eventually the end users with work holding products here in the U.S. nation, Canada, Mexico, as well as some overseas. Grew up here all my life in the business. It's a family-run business. My dad started it. I have another brother that works here, and my mother works here as well. We were using an accounting system called Champions back, and eventually Dick and my dad talked about we were looking for a shop floor control. That's when we found Global Shop, and we had, I think it's been 15 years, 20 years since when we started with Global Shop. And we mainly got it as a shop floor control system, and we've kind of implemented more and more as Global Shop has increased their capabilities as well. It's one system that does everything, going from the payroll to the accounting to the shop floor control, where we don't have multiple systems to try to keep track of. And here lately we just installed the GUI system, which has been absolutely phenomenal for us. So now we're managing the problems, and the GUI system has really helped us in that, and the fact that all the employees are held accountable for what they're doing, how they're doing it, and it gives the managers more of a way to manage the business itself. Now we're getting good information in, therefore our costing, and we just had a price decrease here September 1st. And you know, it's the only way we could do that is by having the system in place and helping out and trying to manage every detail and try to get costs out of the products, try to compete with foreign competition. It is an integrated system, and we've even gone to the wireless in our tool crib system as well. And the wireless, it's taken my costs down about a third of what they were since we integrated and put someone in charge of my tooling and in charge of that area of the business. And the wireless is helping him manage that as far as quantities, making sure I have what it says I have, and you know, everything else. So it's cutting my tooling costs down, and it's cut basically a lot of aspects out of our business. The costs have all come down. I use supply and demand the most. I do a lot of the payroll things as well, and then also look over kind of the sales manager, I guess you would say. So I look at the sales data, and then also job costing. You pretty much see it all in the supply and demand screen. It helps minimize the amount of places you have to go to look and get your information. In the last year, we've installed a scheduling system. I think the GUI system has helped a lot. One, because of the English to Spanish conversion. A lot of my employees are Hispanic and don't really know how to read English. And so it's kind of helped them out and understand how they need to clock in and how they need to clock out. Tracking information, we are linked up with UPS, so that automatically goes, so that's less paperwork. We barcode and scan everything, so the human error capabilities is kind of limited. And just the, I'd say the flow and also the costing. You know, we have a certain overhead rate, but it's just a guess. And with the being able to clock in and clock out of jobs and clocking in on the things that you need to clock in on, plus using, you know, with the wireless system in the tool room, we're now charging those exposable goods to the jobs themselves. So we have a true cost rather than just an overhead cost, you would say. With the router system and using the router system, we have first piece inspection all the way through. So we make sure that the quality is there, and on every piece, on every lot, and everything that we build. That's the one thing that we strive ourselves on. Being a U.S. manufacturer, is that the quality is going to be there at a valuable price. And we feel that price, although it's important, it doesn't drive everything. Quality is very, very beneficial. We wouldn't be in business if we didn't have the quality that we have. And Global Shop, as far as helping us track that, keeps it all in line in the router systems and the way that we go through the routers and have the first piece inspection and have the material data collection all in one system. They're a family-run business, we're a family-run business. It's very family-oriented, and they help me out and give me anything I need. And you know, it's a customer service based organization, just like we are. There's a reason why you have customers for so long. It's because you're good to them and you treat them nice, and you know, very respectful, and you appreciate their business. Global Shop has helped H&R succeed because of the organization that it provides for us to manage the business and manage the cost and manage every aspect of a successful business.